and welcome back to Nyla's World. Today, what's been heavy on my mind is two kind of separate topics, but they also coexist. One of them being just start. Pretty broad, pretty basic. I'm gonna get into it. And then another one being do what your childhood self would want you to do now. They definitely coincide, they definitely coexist. And it was just heavy on my mind because I uploaded my first YouTube video yesterday. If you haven't given it a view, give it a watch. And when I had first uploaded it, the first and second time, the quality of it was
really funky. Like in the beginning, it was kind of grainy, and I was just like, wow, this is why I don't ever do anything. This is why I shouldn't have even tried starting making freaking YouTube videos. What am I even thinking? Like, I went on this whole spiral
of just why I should just stop, because I do have the money right now to buy myself a camera, but it wouldn't be the smartest decision. And I feel like if I can't do it with what I have, then I don't think me investing in a camera would necessarily make me want to do it anymore. I feel like that's such a common thing that I'll see with people. It's like, oh, like they finally got gifted this $500 camera on Christmas, and they're like, I'm finally gonna take content seriously. And this is not me making fun of them, because I've been there too many times, and still to this day. And honestly, like half of the battle that I'm realizing after one day, like day one, yesterday was day one of me shooting content intentionally, is that half of the battle is just starting, like, and after you start continuing on, when you realize it's not as easy as you thought it would be. Yeah, it sounds like I said, some of these topics probably seem super basic. You're probably like, I've heard a million YouTubers say this before, but even that within itself is like a limiting belief that's preventing me at first from even starting, because I was like, I don't know if I have any original ideas yet. But that's okay. Like sometimes you can be inspired by what you see other people uploading and what you see other people doing, until you kind of find your flow, you find your audience, and thus are able to come up with content that you feel like your audience will get, but also that's intentional to you. And I feel like this kind of goes into my next topic of do it because your younger childhood self would want you to. It's fall right now, and I'm living at home with my parents. And nothing makes me feel like I'm connected with younger baby Nyla like fall. I'm driving through my neighborhood, the trees are falling, the school buses are coming to pick up the kids. I see the park when I pass on my way home every single day. And it just makes me so reminiscent of younger me and all of the dreams and aspirations and joy that I had for who I knew I was going to become. And now that I'm kind of entering that early stage of adulthood, I realize that it's really up to me to start and to put intentionality behind making these dreams come true for myself. And it's a lot easier said than done, which I'm really realizing. Like, even today, right, I went to a super cute, cool, aesthetic-y coffee shop. It was a Yemeni-owned coffee shop. I hope I'm saying that right. And I decided, like I could probably get some good, like, BTS of me standing in here, like in this aesthetic-y coffee shop. Girl, I looked so... I looked like there has never been a camera shot on me before, because I noticed like other people were looking at me, and it wasn't, that within itself is like something that I'm still realizing I'm trying to get over, like the perceptions of other people, which is why I have respect for content creators, streamers, vloggers, like people who can actually take their camera and just like, are outside vlogging with a bunch of people watching them. And some people are haters. Like, I'm sure some of the people who are looking at me, I can't read their minds, and they could just be looking in my direction they could be thinking, oh wow, she looks so lovely today, or they could be thinking, I wonder what kind of coffee she got, or they could be thinking, I wonder what she's shooting for. Like, some of their thoughts and intentions could be pure, but I've also come across so many people who are haters, like influencer, content creator, YouTube creator haters. Like, they just don't understand the hype. They don't understand how that can even be considered a job. And right now, because I'm just starting, this is more of just a hobby. It's just an interest. It's just something that I want to try to see how far I can take it to. But to know that there are really real people who will be sending that evil eye hatred energy, it doesn't make it any easier. But I think that's why I'm realizing that I have to really connect with the inner true me and what I want to see happen for my life. I don't know, when you're a kid, you don't really understand like the economy or like the job market, or the fact that it's a lot harder to become what you want to become than it seems like when you're just a child. But I think some piece of me as a kid like always thought that I would continue having these recorded conversations with myself where I'm just talking to my soon to be audience and I'm just being myself. And I kind of stopped that dream after, you know, like I went to college and my brain started developing and understanding like, oh, I don't know if it's valuable for me to even spend my time doing what I want to do. But that's just such a lie, yo. Like, if it made me happy, if it makes me feel fulfilled, it doesn't necessarily mean, okay, if it makes me happy, if it makes me feel fulfilled, the way that other people receive it shouldn't be my priority. It shouldn't be my priority. Y'all, the cutoff, yo, that's when I know what I'm saying is valuable, and that's when I know that I'm making moves, because it said that I'm all out of storage and I'm not. Uh-oh, the devil's trying me because he knows I'm finna win. Y'all, now I'm really gonna talk. Do what your childhood self would want you to do, and just start. Just start. Even if the content is at first a little bit crappy. What I'm doing right now is I'm proving to myself that I'm gonna at least try to show up for myself until I have the resources to be able to invest in myself more for what I'm showing up for myself as. Do you know what I mean? And that's really what I think gets people to be as great as they are, is they just make use of what they have and just stay true to the vision of where they're trying to be. Right now, I'm not at the YouTube level of even having any subscribers. Right now I have 0. I'm starting from 0. I'm starting from nothing. But I just feel like that's going to make it so much more fulfilling to me when I make it in any capacity, whether it's 100 subscribers. When I hit 100 subscribers, that's 100 people that feel like they can connect with me enough to want to subscribe to me. And I started from nothing. You know what I mean? I started with my grainy quality, and that was enough for me to keep going. The moral of the story is just stay true to yourself and just stay true to what your inner child would want you to do. And if you start, know that you're one step closer to being who you want to be. That's my spiel for today. Thanks for coming to Nyla's World. See y'all when I see you.